the season coming in for the track. In the summer, what's in the come on? How begin for the crack, lads, how begin for the crack. With a butter, a bother, a booger, a shoe, a ham, diggy, we're just having a do.
Then it grew, and we decided to get ourselves there to organise a women's rally in Barnsley, weren't it? And we thought, well, a few groups might come. But you never would have bloody believed it. There were 10,000 women came. The atmosphere were amazing. They were singing with the flags and the banners, weren't they? And we thought, right, we've got to get our own song. And we had it written specially for us. For women against pit closures.
We are women, we are strong, we are fighting for our lives, side by side with our men, who work the nation's minds, united by the struggle, united by the past,
After God had finished the rattlesnake, the toad and the vampire, he had some awful substance left with which he made the scab. A scab is a two-legged animal with a corkscrew sole, a waterlogged brain and a combination backbone of jelly and glue. Where others have hearts, he carries a tumour of wrong principles. When a scab comes down the street, men turn their backs and angels weep in heaven, and the devil shuts the gates of hell to keep him out. No man has a right to scab us so long as there is a pool of water deep enough to drown his body in, or a rope long enough to hang his carcass with.
I felt privileged and proud to be part of an excellent dance show and to be working with such amazing people.
To anybody with the opportunity to take part in this amazing piece, I'd definitely go for it.
I thoroughly enjoyed it from every minute of it. I found it totally exhilarating, hard-working, rewarding, exciting, and you just need to do it.
For me, it was a challenge, but with TC and Gary and the rest of the team, who wouldn't want to rise to a challenge?
Hi, I'm Sarah Robinson, and I come from a mining village in between Doncaster and Barnsley called Bolton-on-Dearne, and I'm a dance teacher.
I'm Kimberly Layton, I'm a cleaner, and I come from Edlington.
I'm Kelly Layton, I'm a cleaner, I'm 37, I come from Edlington.
I'm Emma Layton, I'm 32. I work in adult mental health, and I'm also from Edlington.
I'm TC Howard. I'm a dancer and researcher with Cole, and this is Team Pit Women from Donny. This is the Doncaster Pit Women crew. So, what was it that made you decide to come and see what's happening here at Cole and get involved?
Well, it was the advert in the paper, local paper, where I saw an advert wanting local women that come from a mining environment, mining background, and I already knew Gary, who's the choreographer, and I've seen some of his works before, and it really inspired me in terms of what would be involved in terms of what story he wants to get through on stage. So that's why I came along and just found out a little bit more about what was about really.
So we came on Saturday, and we were like, what
are we getting into here?
Yeah.
Met you and Gary,
Well,
still had no
yeah.
idea, didn't we? Were all
We were
like,
quite surprised
what?
you came back. Really.
Yeah.
But you did. You did.
Well, we're now going back after that. The first time we met you and Gary,
Yeah.
and we all sat and shared our stories and the emotional bond I think that we all got from that. That sold it to us anyway. We you know, it was personal to us. My dad's a miner, Frank, who's my father-in-law's a miner. Granddad were a miner. We live in a mining village. You know, this for our life. I remember it all. It's what we lived. So to us, it were real.
You'd never been in the theatre before, had you?
Never.
Never hung
Never
out
down
with
there.
load of dancers
Never
before.
dance,
Did
non-professionals.
you feel a bit like nervous about all kind of like feeling odd being?
I think we
did
were
that
excited.
Yeah.
We were excited.
Well, yeah, because we were excited about it.
We just felt honoured that you said that we could do
We
this.
do have a bit of a battle about this though, don't you? You say you're honoured and then go, no,
Yeah.
we were honoured.
No, we feel privileged that we were asked. We feel honoured to have done it, not just for you, but for our families and for our village, because we know that after we did Cole, the preview, how proud we met so many people as well that said that it was just great. So,
I
so it's
wanted
nice.
to make my dad proud.
Yeah, that's what
That's
that's
right.
And you'd had quite a life story as well
Yeah.
that just fed. It was part of the fabric of the show, wasn't it? That,
For me, it was, yeah. For me, I thought more emotion.
yeah. And you lot made everything real for me. Everything I was kind of trying to find. Once you were there, it was like, oh, I've got my women now. It just became all the bits of the jigsaw and all the information, the research that we've got. It was the emotional kind of immediacy of you being there that made it proper for me.
Yeah.
And there was no kind of did you feel like an us and them situation?
No, that's what we found
Yeah,
out.
I
Wasn't
never
it?
felt
'Cause
Yeah, we felt so comfortable.
we were like, wow, we're hanging around with
forgot
like
you were
pros.
professional.
Hanging around with the pros, and we're just us.
From that first day, because I never met you three.
Yeah.
And from that first day of meeting you, I felt like I'd known you for years.
Yeah.
Because you'd opened up so much about your life and what being mine had done to you in terms of the reality that your story, it was just so emotional.
You were so generous with
Yeah.
your stories that when we sat round and we just chatted, you had your hearts on your sleeves, I thought, and we all just kind of listened and all the information kind of settled, and we didn't try too hard to make something happen. It just all
I think after that first session, we were just like a family.
Yeah, and we
It was like
found
we'd known
stuff
you
out.
for years.
I know.
I mean, I found out things that I didn't know about the mining. When it was happening in the
But
strike.
you know how you say it's you're listening to our stories. To us, it's not a story; it's our life.
Just our life.
Just normality.
Just
It's
how
like-
we grew
It's
up.
how we grew up. Yeah. So to us, it's not a story. It's just
But
life.
do you talk like that a lot to people,
No.
or is that a bit like a?
If somebody asks us
No,
something, don't
yeah,
we?
but
Yeah.
it's not. It doesn't really pop up in like a general night out. Oh, what did you do? It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
how did it affect you?
It does, 'cause
But
we
when
have-
somebody does make
Yeah.
you talk about it,
Maybe
take
that's
that.
something else as well that you brought to the situation, because as dancers, we're all kind of, you work to try and create a really good sense of family. It doesn't always happen, but it did with Cole, and you coming in, you've already got that there, and you and almost kind of gave it a new kind of lease of life. You brought passion. I mean, there's passion there, and that's why when you were talking to Gary, your passions met.
Yeah.
And then it's like, there was so much common, like the energy, we understood each other's energy of the kind of making things happen and telling people stuff and communicating.
Yeah, and I think, like, for me, probably more so than them two, because I was that bit older, it defined my life in certain areas, and I remember that. So I think that, each of us will have different experiences, and it defines your life in other ways, doesn't it? So with your parents and things like that. So, that's where the energy and the emotion come from, because we lived it. We're our life. This is, to us, it's reality.
It's not a story, is it?
No, it's not a story.
It was
You're
real.
right. I just think there is something about being so open to the new situation. which enabled everybody just to just know who each other, to allow each one of us to be ourselves.
Well, telling your life story. It did bring out that trust, for everybody to open up and to just talk about you yourself and how you were growing up. Gave that trust on that first day, and then it just left us everybody open to anything that was thrown at us.
I mean, it sounds like we did mostly talking, but we did an awful lot of moving, didn't we? and it was quite, and I think it'd be fair to say that any women that were to be involved, it is each individual the work is flexible and to allow to embrace people from wherever they come from. I'm going to ask one more question. What did you find tricky, or what did you think you were going to find tricky? What was difficult, or was it difficult?
Well, to be honest,
I was more scared of being with the professionals, cocking it up.
You
cocking it up. Because we weren't dancers or professionals, and we were like, oh my god.
I had visions of throwing fruit over everybody. That's all I could think of. Please
Did you want to?
I didn't want to do that. That was just
Can we chuck the fruit in the audience?
Yeah, we weren't allowed. But then I was just like, I was so scared of falling down them steps with that fruit.
There was nothing. I mean, you were put in a huge kind of situation, a new place, but you took it all in your stride. It was like you'd always done it.
It was just brilliant.
I think you made us feel that at ease that we forgot we were with professional dancers.
What would you say to anybody that was going to maybe think
go for it?
Absolutely, go for it.
Definitely, 110%. And just enjoy it, and just have a laugh, and don't be worried, and don't be scared, and just do it.
But, you never get you've got never get a chance to do it again.
Yeah.
Be proud.
Definitely do it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
We are women, we are strong, we are fighting for our lives, side by side with our men, who work the nation's minds, united by the struggle,